In a world full of turmoil where people increasingly feel insecure and adrift, a persistent question lingers in our minds. Where should I rely on to find true peace? For those who follow the Buddhist path, the answer lies in three simple yet profound words: Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Today, let us not merely learn about the triple gem with our intellects, but let us truly return to them with our hearts. To begin, let us contemplate the Buddha, not as a deity, but as the great teacher, one who lights the way out of confusion. To take refuge in the Buddha is to turn towards the light of awakening. Many people mistake this act for worshipping a god endowed with magical powers. However, the Buddha was never a deity, nor did he ever claim to be divine. He walked this earth as an ordinary human being, yet through diligent practice, unwavering resolve, and great compassion, he transcended suffering and ignorance. We take refuge in the Buddha because he is the greatest teacher of all, embodying the living example of compassion, determination, and wisdom. In our moments of despair, when we face defeat or collapse under the weight of setbacks, we might pause and quietly ask ourselves, if I were the Buddha, how would I act in this situation? It is from this simple yet sincere question that the seed of refuge, our trust in the Buddha, begins to take root within us. Journeying onwards, we encounter Dharma. The Dharma is not simply a collection of teachings to be studied from afar. It is the path. It is the guiding compass and the map of our inner world. The teachings of the Buddha are not meant for idle contemplation, but for practical application, for living out each day. To take refuge in the Dharma is not merely to believe in the teachings, but to live according to them. In the shifting currents of life, when chaos and uncertainty arise, without the Dharma, we are easily swept away by desires, anger, or delusion. Yet, when we lean on mindfulness, compassion, and letting go, even amidst storms, we can stand firm like a mountain. The Dharma is not confined to sacred texts alone. It lives and breathes in the way we speak, in the way we listen, in every thought, and in every action we take towards ourselves and others. To live in accordance with the Dharma is to live with direction and purpose. Just as a seasoned sailor never loses their way on a dark sea because they have the stars to guide them, so too do we find guidance and clarity in the teachings of the Buddha, guiding us gently each day. Then comes the Sangha, the awakened community, the field where seeds of loving kindness and understanding are sown and nurtured. No one walks the spiritual path alone and achieves their goal. The journey of transformation is long and often challenging. Taking refuge in the Sangha is to recognize that we need community, the mutual light that companions bring to help illuminate each other's way. The Sangha includes not only the monastics, but all friends who share the ideal of nurturing mindfulness and awakening together. There may be times when our determination wavers, yet observing someone practicing meditation diligently each morning can inspire us to begin anew. When our mind feels restless or on edge, a gentle word from a fellow practitioner can teach us about peace and calm. The Sangha is the peaceful environment that sustains and nurtures our practice of mindfulness. To take refuge in the Sangha is to open our hearts and allow ourselves to be supported by this warmth and wisdom. Being supported by the Sangha promises that even as we stumble, there is always a loving hand to help us up. It encourages us to be humble, receptive, and to recognize that wisdom and compassion can flower more easily in a field nourished by many caring hands. Ultimately, taking refuge in the Triple Gem is not only a religious ceremony, it is a commitment to live an awakened life. It is about making the Buddha our guide and example. Dharma becomes the light that shows the way. Sangha is our companion on this profound journey of transformation. With these three jewels, every step we take is a step towards true freedom. Every breath we draw is a breath of mindfulness and loving kindness. With every action rooted in awareness, our lives become a reflection of the peace and understanding we seek. After reflecting on these teachings, may you find the courage to look within yourself and honestly ask, am I living as one who has truly taken refuge? Am I letting the Buddha's example, the Dharma's wisdom, and the Sangha's support light my path every day? If not yet, then let this very moment be the beginning. Now is always the right time to start anew. May you cultivate peace, clarity, and steadfastness on your journey with the triple gem as your companions. With every mindful breath and compassionate thought, may you draw closer to the peace you seek. Peace that is unshakable, not dependent on outer circumstances, but rooted deep within your heart. Namo Buddhaya. May you always find tranquility, mindfulness, and steady progress on the beautiful path of the triple gem.